Good evening out there, Internet. It is I, your responsible senpai, back again from the evening, chilling, hanging out, relaxing, and playing some games. We are back tonight with some more Lobotomy Corporation. I am joined in the control room with the delightful, the amazing, the gorgeous, the mod-tacular, sweet Southern Belle, love of my life. Hello, my dear.
Hello.
Hello. You're amazing. Enjoying your brownie? Mm-hmm. And of course, first things first, Amajiki in the chat with that big first energy. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Hope you're taking care of yourself. And happy sports ball season to you as well. I know that the countries are having a pitched battle over whose sports ballers have had the most money spent on their training, so that the World Cup, FIFA, whatever organization can make enormous money off of advertising. Yay, please don't pay attention to the state of the world. Watch the balls.
Really surprisingly though, you'll never guess who's like made it super far into the bracket.
South Africa.
No.
Darn.
Cape Verde.
Cape? That's not a real place.
They beat Spain.
But Spain loves soccer more than God.
But you know who they're up against now?
Greece.
Argentina.
Oh, then they're done. Argentina loves soccer more than being alive. Anyways, you almost made a clip, but it's fine. Hey, I'll take whatever clip. Remember, during the anniversary streams, we'll be playing clips whenever you guys do the play a clip redeem. We will go from the oldest clip to the newest clip. And we'll see if we get through them all.
Oh, I'm sorry, Amajiki. You know Cape Verde?
You got family there? Let me Google Cape Verde. Cape Verde. Country in Africa, okay. A population of 530,000. So, 5 of this city that we live in the middle of nowhere. So, are they like 80% soccer player? It's not even in Africa. It's some islands off the coast of Africa. Who colonized them? Portuguese. Okay, so they're a Portuguese colony. Motto: unity, work, progress. That's depressing. Okay, so it's a real place. It's just a very small real place. Pretty sure that many people live in one suburb of California. Yes, actually, mostly from soccer, but don't shit on them. I wasn't shitting on their team. I was just joking about a country being small.
Every country is small compared to the second largest country in the world.
Yeah, I know. And one day we'll have enough people to fill it. We just need people. We just need people dumb enough to live north of the Arctic Circle. Yeah, folks at work have been excitedly talking about the World Cup or whatever. Mostly because they're all quietly becoming addicted to betting apps. Because, God, those things are fucking everywhere now. FanCool. FanDuel, DraftKings, Kalshi. It's fucking 100. Yeah, there's a new just Canadian one built for Canadians that I keep getting ads for on YouTube. It's bullshit. How much of Canada is populated? Well, 50% of Canada's population lives within 100 miles of the U.S. border.
50? Surely it's larger than that. I thought it was like 80.
It might be 80. It's a lot. But Canada population density. 4.2 people per square kilometer. I know that doesn't mean a lot to Americans. But if we go...
Look for the picture that, like, blank percent of people live above this line.
U.S. population density. United States has a population density of 37. So Canada has 4, the US has 37 population density per square kilometer. So just be aware that that is the difference. Most of Canada's woods and has nobody in it. Actually, hold on. I'm looking for it. It's coming up. Yeah, I love this image. Okay, open image in new tab. It's not the one you were looking at here. But that green line is the 100 miles from the border or whatever. So,
do I have to get it?
okay, so this is Canada's population density, and you'll notice this green line here is 100 miles from the U.S. border. And the densest part of the country is right down here in this little tail. That's called the Toronto, Ottawa, Quebec, Montreal corridor. And it's just all of our biggest cities. And yeah, there's the one Belle was talking about. So I think this green line might be 80. The one she's gonna send me is the 50% line. Oh my god, it's almost exactly like Australia. There's nothing to do up here. Who wants to live in this area? You get like 2 hours of sunlight in the winter. So, yeah, okay. 50% of Canada's population lives below that line.
Here's another good one.
So, 50% of Canada's population lives south of some of the United States.
Lives south of Seattle.
Yeah. So the green line is definitely the 80% that Belle was thinking about. Yeah, there it is. 50% below this line. Boom, done. Gee, those 3 people in Yellowknife. Yeah, they're not having a good time. Could be worse. You could live by Slave Lake. It's one of my favorite awkward places in the world. Anyways. Slave Lake is up around here.
This is also
and yeah, when the settlers showed up, they asked the indigenous people, what is this place? They're like, oh, it's Slave Lake. And they're like, Slave Lake? Yeah, it's where our slaves live. We go there and we take those people as slaves. And the settlers were like, sounds good to me. Slave Lake it is. Ah, yes, perfect.
it helps really visualize.
Can I zoom this picture in? Yeah, I can. All right, perfect. Boop, boop, boop. So if you divide Canada into 4 equal populations, these are the 4 equal populations. So you see what I mean by the Ottawa-Montreal corridor down there being densely populated. And then, yeah, I'm just glad we live in the blue. And here's gone to do a thing. Perfect. Okay. Wild. One day we'll have enough people. Oh, there's the four portions now. Thank you, Wikimedia Commons. Alright, I'm gonna finish my brownie while he does his thing. And then maybe start entering console commands to catch ourselves back up. Tell them what you did, my dear, while I finish my brownie.
What do you mean?
Well, the last anyone that saw on stream was game crash.
Oh, I cried a little bit. I had some existential crises. And then spent a long time learning how to fix it. And none of the fixes that I did worked. But while I was going through the files attempting to do those fixes, I found that our mod manager, base mods, creates automatic backups of your save file.
Which is a lifesaver, because that was close.
Yeah. Because nothing was working.
Nothing was working. But yeah, we have a backup save, and it has cost us Venus core suppression, which we did flawlessly, and then some random equipment farming, which we handled no problem. So since we know we did that, there's video proof, especially to those of you watching the playlist on the VOD channel. Kudos to you for making it this far. You've got to be like 100 hours into the playlist by this point. Damn. So we're just going to console command our way through that, and then we'll decide what we want to do. I have this on copy paste for a reason. Yeah, Dolphus. She's about to start killing people. Bam! Oh, Bird died.
That bird always does, remember?
Rest in peace, Bird. You were the best of us. No, they weren't. All right, been resuppressed. And we've seen this already. Yeah, we've seen all this.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, that happened. Okay, good work, Bina.
And now that we finished our brownies, it's raining again.
Do we just keep brownies baking to keep the rain away? Like, it's been such a rainy season. It's wild. Now, if I recall last time, I also unlocked Alchemist Core Suppression, or did I do that on a different... No, I did it on a different memory repo, that's right. Oh, AI viewers? Oh, my chat's not up. That's less than helpful. Oh, it didn't even show up over there. Because for some reason, OBS can stream to my channel, but it's not logged into my chat. I can view it, but not type on OBS. Or sorry, Streamlabs. I really need to just get my life together and figure out better streaming stuff. I say that every time this comes up. Like, I need to sit down and do that. But I never want to sit down and do that. I always want to do something enjoyable instead. It works. That's what matters. And we'll mention, I'll watch Amaji come back in the middle of this bit, that Belle is clinging to life after a life-threatening encounter. She lost a lot of blood.
It's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad. She, we went outside one night, check on the cat house, and we set off the motion light and stepped into the wet grass. And 5 gabrillion mosquitoes awakened from the dust and descended upon us with a ravenous hunger that no human could possibly resist.
And have scarred me very much.
Yeah, it'll be a while. I mean, I'm fine, but I'm too full of bitterness. They don't like me. I have to say, pulling that bin of suppression off 2 weeks ago was fucking great. I did not think it would go that smoothly. We got really lucky on that one. We have one core suppression left and a few major events. Where's my notes? The notes are very small now. So yeah, we got to re-add. Oh, we had Palladus's gear as well that I have crossed off here. And where's my pen? Where's the pen? There it is. Hidden is stealth. QB, I'm sorry, QB. I'm so sorry. You almost killed us. So the only things left on the list are White Knight and Apocalypse Bird. So that and Huckmas Core Suppression.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Do we just have 8 boss fights left and then we're done? Ah!
So, like they said, they recommend having players that get to EX. Is that what Hawkma gives you?
Hawkma gives you the ability to purchase EX level stats. But in the base game, the number of Aleph level armors you can get is way less than we have. So you cannot kit out a whole facility in Aleph.
Yeah.
Not like we have. Alright. Amajiga's returned. Well, I told the story about how Bell almost didn't survive the evening the other night. And then we console commanded Binna's core suppression. And I was just about to start console commanding in some armor. I need to find Palladus's. Do you have Palladus on your machine? And the screech was me realizing that we have White Knight, Apocalypse Bird, Hulkman's core suppression, and then the final week. That's it. We're done. The chicken is spicier than DeviantArt. Welcome, Caleb. Welcome. That's some spicy chicken. Standard Forgay.
I have it.
You have Palladus.
213.
213.
998.
998. It's just the weapon, right?
No, that was an armor.
That was an armor? Oh, interesting.
And then, it was 2 of the weapon, right?
Yeah, 2 of the weapon.
Yeah, 213, 778.
778. Check. And check. Yeah. Perfect. How did Bell almost die? Well, we saw a commotion at the cat house. One of the neighborhood cats has decided to mark their territory by pissing on the food. And we went out there to go see how bad it was and maybe clean it up. It was dark. And we stepped out onto the grass, setting off the little motion-activated security light. And then stepping onto the wet grass, we've had so much rain this year, just picked up a giant cloud of mosquitoes, all drawn in by the light and our motion. And they devoured her. She almost lost all of her blood. She is deeply scarred and barely surviving. And like I finished my story with, I am far too bitter inside. They barely bit me at all. Even though I was moving much slower. It is indeed spicy. You got the last year's milk for it. Nice, nice. Enjoy your spicy chicken. And that Domon meme was top notch. I love me some Domon Kashu memes.
Yeah, I've just vowed to never go outside again.
Pretty rough.
Because it's all over my legs, and it's also, the worst part is it's, in
the elbow part of the knee.
Yeah, whatever that's called, the back of my knee.
I'm checking the chat because I have the console commands open. Let's see. We need more cool pro tags? There's lots of cool pro tags. Commander Shepard is super cool. Never be better than Commander Shepard. Oh. There's a song on my playlist about Commander Shepard. And it's pretty cool. Alright, that should be all of them. Now, chat back up. Let's check the ego list. You mean an anime? Ah. The dry self-inserts aren't doing it for you? Isekai has a problem with bland protagonists. Alright, Lunar Vow should be here now. There it is. Bloodied Casket, Tough Love. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Right, lots of good stuff here. Yeah, there's the Palace. There's Parasite Tree. Suits. Which are honestly...
Oh, the Blessing of the New God, I think in 3.
When the facility is containing Palace, your government resolution change to red 1. Oh, it's already 1. 0.4, 0.8, 0.6. When both weapon and armor equipped and all the employee sticks are rank 1. Okay, so there'd be wait. But it requires 3s to put on. Can only be equipped to all so regardless of or if all employee statistics are rank 1. Okay, so this or all ones. Huh. I mean, it's nice having an employee that is unable to die or panic from taking damage. But they also can't do any suppressions after the first time they die. Would have died. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, Parasite Tree. There it is. Check, check. That was kind of higher up. Where are you, Lunar Bow? There's so many things, it's hard to tell which is which. Oh, Beloved. Okay, yeah, okay. It just had a different name. I saw that in the list. Okay, good. And I'd rather have a more aspirational character that are larger than life, an exaggeration of ideal. You guess you're a romantic. I mean, yeah, some of them are pretty low-key, but they're still like over-the-top characters. I mean, Kazuma from Konosuba, I know that's not your type of show. I'm not saying you should watch this one, but he is wildly aspirational and completely over-the-top. He embodies his ideal as...
Yuji.
Yuji?
From Jujutsu. I mean, he gets slowly broken down.
Yes, yeah, he starts out very idealistic and motivated and gets broken down by the world he's in.
My hero. Yes,
Deku does start the prologue with, "This is how I became the greatest hero ever," or whatever he says. And he fights for his ideals the whole way along. All Might, yeah, he's not a protagonist, but he is absolutely the same kind of aspiration, larger than life. They're out there. I mean, I guess the key would be to sample lots of different things to see what protagonists tickle your fancy. I'm always bad at coming up with ideas on the spot, because that's just my brain No, I don't mean a character that aspires. I mean a character the viewer can aspire, already fleshed out and larger than life. I mean, the Deku example is definitely in that category. He's fleshed out. He knows what he wants to do. He knows what he wants to be. He knows the role in society he desires to have. And you can aspire to be the kind of person that helps other people as much as you can. That's a good aspiration. To give your absolute best on absolutely every day. Gojo? I don't know if Gojo's aspirational.
No, but he's already fleshed out as larger than life.
True, but I would not want. I would not want to aspire to be him.
But people are as interested in watching a show where they don't get to see the character grow. If the growth has already happened, like, because the implication of the character already being larger than life, then where are they to go?
True. Like Superman, not Smallville.
Well, because I mean, other than Superman, I mean, those characters are cool, but they're not relatable.
Superman's a little too good in some of his stories.
And it's boring, honestly, because we know he's never gonna lose.
And he's a little too indestructible. I mean, the whole kryptonite bamboozle crops up from time to time, but still. I don't know, I think
he's superhero Jesus.
Yeah, he kind of is.
He never loses in a meaningful way. He's never gonna die. Lois Lane isn't gonna die.
He does die, but he always comes back through some tomfoolery. And that's comic books' fault. That's not his fault. Because they can't kill off a character like that, because then they can't make money off a character like that. Let's be honest here. That's marketing problem. They've tried to have dramatic Superman stories where he does lose. They have all been retconned aggressively. But whether I can figure out something that will scratch that itch for you or not, I think just trying more things would lead you to find more things that might be what you're looking for.
We wanted to see what happens when effervescing.
Oh yeah, it's never happened because everything either dies too fast or there's too much going on. We might need to set up a specific scenario for that. I would definitely want to change out the armor. It looks terrible, but it's very functional. Training team? Yeah, we don't have anything too wildly good in training team. Matching armors? Matching armors? Yes. Different damage system. Actually... Actually, if we're gonna go for White Knight, we need to remember that he heals off of white damage. Because every time I look at a guy, they're like, do not bring white weapons.
Does he do pale?
Yes, he deals pale. Because there's a lot of mention of make sure you have Kifret's core suppression on so you can use the pale shield.
Are you thinking to do him, or are you thinking Apocalypse first? Or are you thinking Hawkman's suppression?
I don't know. I'm just sort of scrolling through till full inspiration strikes me. Where's our censored intern? Hi there. You have dead silence in the elevator. You're fine. Yeah, everyone's decently geared out. There's no reason not to... Well, hold on. Where's... Someone should be using this crazy fucking sword, right? Amajiki, I'm graduating you from Whale.
No, he's Whale!
Okay, alright, he's whale. Someone else gets the crazy good sword. Orzo Kraken!
No, he's not good enough. He doesn't deserve it.
Okay, who gets the crazy good sword?
We could give it to Immediate.
Immediate. Yeah.
Immediate is...
He is employee 001. Get you out of that icky flesh armor. Hardcore, brother.
There's 2 of those?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And now we can't lose them because Bina's suppressed. You have good news. You went to a small con in your local tiny town. That's awesome. I'm glad you had a good time. There was a local con Caleb went to. I guess the vibe of the cosplayers made you feel icky apart from Spider Noir guy. I don't have enough detail for how to feel about that. I mean, some cosplayers get a little much. But, I mean, if they're just doing their thing and minding their own business, again, not enough context there. Spider Noir, however, premium.
I feel like we should have someone in all of our Aleph stuff, right? Like, didn't we take Maxim out of his sacrifice stuff?
Yeah, because it has that weird tumor thing, and it drains their health at the start of the day, and the weapon's only a WoW. You need both to get the full effect. It was just a bunch of extra stuff.
Okay. Steel... Oh, that's right. That's super... That would be good for... White Knight, because it's a 0.5.
Yeah.
And then what's Congealed Blood?
It's just a basic, decent armor. Has no effects.
And then we have the Dead End.
Make you very slow. Dead Silence, of course.
That's the one where you take damage for pausing.
Which we can use on Hawkman's Day.
We can!
And then this is the one that lights everyone on fire. And then this one we just took someone out of.
Why don't you put Tiffany in it?
Tiffany? She's the only one wearing the heartbeat armor.
What's Gemini Anno in?
Gemini Anno is in the other mimicry, so... Looking
I mean,
sharp.
like, we should,
And then...
I'm sorry, I just had a stroke.
Okay, good. You crashed the desktop, oh no!
I died.
Don't die. It's the mosquitoes. Quick, give me some mosquito anti-venom. It's only $35,000 a vial.
No, 3,500.
3,500, okay.
35,000 being like, oh fuck!
Give me some of that anti-venom. You had a good time. In retrospect, you think in the moment you didn't, but looking back you did. That's quite a retrospective. Alright, so this is the squad.
Or we can have the Steel Severance person in all Steel Severance.
We could. Hey, Rin.
No, that's Gemini Anno. They have Steel Severance equipped.
Yeah.
The Aleph weapon.
They do.
And then you could put them in the armor.
The legs look fuzzy.
Don't. What's our other departments? Yeah, why don't you put Jace out of the Decapo? And you can put him in the horrible flesh armor.
Jace in the flesh armor.
Does sudden death have a weapon?
I don't think so.
That's the fear in existence, right?
Yeah, he's right down here. He has the WoW level 9.
Okay.
Hi, Burp. Bye, Burp. He has so much gear. If I'm gonna open this menu, the game's like... Yes? Really awesome Naruto cosplayers, Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura. You saw a lot of 3D printed sellers, a big ass crochet shop, so many crochet items, like holy fucking shit. Is someone's grandma into anime? I'll knit you a Naruto doily. You want some Jujutsu Kaisen booties? I'll make you a shawl from that show with the piano. No, Grandma, that show's sad. I don't want to think about that show. I love that older people are like weirdly getting into hobbies that I just never thought they would. YouTube knows I'm playing Satisfactory again, so now I'm getting Gaming with Doc recommended to me, and he's just this old guy. Reminds me of my dad so much. And he's like, so this is why I use manifolds in Satisfactory. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, Dad, what?
Can I see it's a WoW, I think, the weapon for the nestling? Does it require you to wear the armor?
Nestling. This is not required to wear. Actually, whoa! Bird died and we lost the nestling weapon that I think they had. Did we lose the nestling armor as well?
Wait, I want to see the... Go back. Okay.
Okay.
Hold on.
Holding on.
Do they get reborn in chick form? And then do we just shoot them to get them to go back to a normal person?
I do not know.
Well, Burb.
Almost every one of the shops, there was a wooden sign that said there's a 3D printed dragon scale hidden amongst this store. Find it and return to the shop for a prize. You found two and you returned one of them and got a raffle ticket. And I knew I wasn't going to stay there long enough for the raffle, so I gave it to one of the Naruto girls. I kept the other scale. I'm a good person, 80% of the time. Sounds like a fine thing to do. I always hung around till the end of these things so I could get like the weird raffles at the end.
Right, you've had to...
Okay.
Burp.
Burp is burped. Okay. Oh.
Hmm?
Oh, it's just a bill. And the fact that I keep adding things to the Walmart order. My shit joint's staying that long. Look, man, I don't just feel there aren't conventions in convenient driving distance here, all right? When there was a convention, it was an ordeal. It was okay. The convention is 3 days. We show up there the day before. We spend all 3 days. Every second the place is open, we spend it there. and then we go home afterwards exhausted in a car full of loot, and then we wait 362 days for it to happen again. There ain't no popping in and popping out. They were all special.
Why is Odelay so ugly?
Because they're wearing Hypatius.
Why?
Because.
Why?
It's decent armor. They're in a department where it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but we could be wearing a cool armor with a cool effect. So it won't be Alex, but there are a lot of cool armors out there. We should give them a try. That's not a cool armor.
0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5.
It's ineffective, but it's ugly as fuck.
Just want them to be useful.
Yeah, but I want to see something cool. No, I want to say I'll go to the Nobel. I want to see some of them have cool effects.
Alrighty.
I want you to let them try.
Alright. I don't know.
Oh
what those
yeah,
are.
we have butterfly, but if the other one is the clown.
Yeah. And Nixie Hammer, we've tried to use before. Blessings of the new god. How's that look?
Okay.
A little bit. Wow, that's quite a gamble. When taking damage, a 20% chance of reducing or increasing the damage received by 1 to 10 points. Oh, this is another teleporting armor. Have them carrying a picture frame. Yeah, okay. Anyways, Loot Goblin, you want to see some loot? Isn't a lot of it's very nice. I got stickers, a shirt, a few pins, a Pop-Tart. Pop-Tart? Yeah, sure, drop it on the Discord. We'll take a look. Taking damage, a random enemy when it's with their white resistance weakens. Love and justice! Queen Angel didn't just pop in? No. Lamp! Brother, I seek the sacred lamp! No, the forbidden lamp.
We know which ones are the default.
Yeah. Well, some of them might have effects.
I don't think.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, I guess.
30% when suppressing. I mean, they're not complicated, crazy effects, but there are some.
Yeah, they aren't super cool, awesome effects.
I like how the Firebird's armor will kill you if you go into the Snow Queen's containment with it. Very, very fun. Just a little heal every now and then, a little bit back. Take some sanity. A sprank. I heard the e-dating site Match used to have this elegant algorithm for having the perfect match, and it was great. But in reality, it didn't work. Not because it was badly made, because people didn't know what they want. People think the features they want. They don't think the flaws are coming with. One guy 6'3", it's toned, but doesn't spend too much time at the gym. Somebody that has money, but isn't obsessed with money. People don't think about the flaws they're okay with. I think e-dating is a terrible way to meet people. If you're just gonna like fill out a questionnaire and hope the computer figures it out, you're not putting the work in. Finding someone takes time and exposure. You need to find people through shared hobbies, things being done. Because then you at least have a point to start from. Not, oh hey, computer said we matched. But hey, I saw your stream. That's really cool. You're pretty cool. You need help with that audio recording you're doing? And that's a foothold. And then after that, by getting to know someone, you learn about the flaws and you're comfortable with it and the blah blah blah. If you just start off with a shopping list of have this, don't have this, you're not there to date. You're not. That is a completely inhuman experience. So Match.com, Plenty of Fish, fucking LonelyFarmers.com, whatever fucking dating app you're on, don't. You're not dating. You're just shopping, and that's no way to have a real human connection.
You don't have to be lonely on farmersonly.com.
Exactly.
City folk just don't get it.
They don't think they're okay with him being bald. They don't think they're okay with him wearing underwear, watching the sports puck, scratching his balls, and farting in the living room. Look, that first fart is a deal breaker, alright? That is a moment every relationship has to endure, alright?
It's a tense moment, and then they get too comfortable and then they fart all over the place like senpai.
I have a very active digestive system, alright?
Yeah, this is probably a dangerous position for me to be lying in.
Yeah, burn your face off. Anyways. But no, all this shopping list business of what you're okay with and what you're not okay with, no. That's a terrible way to look at it. It is, absolutely. Do things with people, find people there that you're interested in, and then try and build a relationship from there. You'll feel a spark, you'll have a moment, and then from there it's all about learning and adapting. And the relationship you build determines what you're able to handle of their flaws or whatever. Because no two people are going to fit together perfectly. There will always be things that happen or tendencies where you're like, ugh. But you know what? If you have built a relationship starting from a healthy position, you will look at the overall relationship and go, and it balances out. Fellow travelers on the same path. Yeah. But you need to be traveling on a path, and sitting there on a dating website isn't traveling on a path. It's fucking shopping. I'm sticking to that metaphor.
It's traveling on a treadmill.
Which is only good for yourself.
You're putting in the work, but you're not going.
Yeah. Belt in the blast radius. Anyways, we're not talking about farts. It's a mature stream for mature people. Da, da, da. Nice. Unless we want to talk about farts. Mature, yeah, I know. But we don't want children around here. Go fuck them kids. They're dumb.
10% of the damage dealt by each attack will be used to restore sanity.
We used this a lot before we started getting some olive here.
Good times.
That's how you get the back piece. It's vague to the point of uselessness. We know what this does. Olive is there to give us boxes, although we don't really need boxes anymore. Olive could be in something more protective or safe.
But, I don't know if you need to be in the armor for the weapon.
No, the weapon is just the weapon. You get extra skulls based off of work. I mean, those bandages and gifts that were kind of wild. We could do a whole department in this gear, and then have one person with the Aleph gear and be like, "These are my children." You got to hold a Game Boy Advance for the first time?
That was my first gaming system.
Nice. I never got a Game Boy Advance. My parents were pretty anti-video game for a while. And I think I realized it was probably just because they couldn't afford to do that kind of stuff. Because once we bought our own, it wasn't such a big deal. And then later on, they bought that stuff for us because they were in a better place. You get all that?
So are you wanting to put I guess we have all the cool ones. Do we want to put all of it into better gear too?
Yeah, they're pretty far down. Since we're not worried about earning boxes to unlock things anymore. Hypatia is whoa.
I mean, I guess if we have to.
Well, no one's in DeCapo.
Yeah, but why wear that when you could wear Hypatia's?
Fair. Is there anything up here worth doubling up on?
I didn't realize Lovestruck was so resistant to pale.
Yeah, it is. It's amazingly resistant to pale. There might be a point where we're like, okay, we just need to resist more pale damage, and we just pile everyone into the pale resistant Alops. Because, yeah, the Mammy ones were resistant to pale as well. You know what? Where are the cool blue Aleph? Whose name we've forgotten. We just call it the blue Aleph.
But we don't want to change the weapon. She has the weapon where with 4 works, then you can have 4 weapons.
Yeah. But then look at the blue Aleph. Alright, there we go. Yes? What? The words.
Oh, we took Odalie out of her.
Oh, we forgot to put her in anything. Back into Hypatia as well. Alas. They had old school Mario Kart you can play. I think it's just Mario Kart. Oh, Mario Kart 8. Never mind. The one for the Wii with the wheel thingy. I remember Mario Kart 64. You know? That shit was lit back in the day.
God, it's so fucking ugly.
Talk to the mod maker. Oh.
You want to die.
Please don't die. I need you. I need you so much. Alright. So we've been messing around for an hour now. Before
we need to get White Knight's code.
Yeah, we will need to grab White Knight's code for the next day. And while we bring that up, I will check Amajigi's loot on the Discord. Uno, Monopoly, Mario Kart, Party, all dangerous. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there was some violence. Some hatred. Behold my stuff. Nice. Oh, look at you. With the arcane stickers. I like those. That's what's his name? Gojo. Is he Gojo from the Marin anime? Venom, Umbrella Corporation. Ah, I see what you mean by Pop-Tart. It's a cute Pop-Tart. What kind of Gojo? And then the classic Marvel Avengers. Beautiful. Beautiful loot, Amajigi. Beautiful loot. Anything else here? Poison. Something or other. Draught of Living Death. Who's this little fellow with the sword here? Is that Demon Slayer? Got that shit for $7. Nice. I went to a bake sale fundraiser for a local cat shelter and bought some cat loot. We got a little yellow floor sign that says caution cat vomit, like the ones they put around mopping areas. And we've had to use it twice since then, because Jolene's like, oh good, you have something for this. Blech. Although, to be fair, the fire alarm in our house going off at 2:30 in the morning is one of the reasons she puked. And to be fair, I mean, that's pretty late to be getting hit with beep, 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 fire. Beep, 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 fire. Except not with like a Valley Girl voice. It was like a real threatening voice. What do you mean Burb is dead? We put her back in the armor.
Oh, see? And then I think we have to shoot her.
Hold on, let's get the actual employees out of the... Stop screaming, everyone.
And then I think she comes back. Chill.
I got 21 shots.
Shit, fire.
Blech. Yeah. I'm always terrified if something does happen and I have to evacuate Jolene as well. I don't think she'll be calm.
So we're like, just stick her in a pillowcase.
That won't be less intense for her.
I mean, it'll be safe. We'll do our best.
But wow. It'll be a lot. Plus all your food would burn up. We'd have to buy you some emergency food. She's snoozing on the back of the couch right now.
Okay, do we know what her number was?
Maybe.
41.
Okay. Agent.
Agents.
Take physical damage.
Take physical damage.
Space. Agent ID.
41.
And then number.
200.
Okay, and then we'll see if she comes back tomorrow.
Alright. Alright. So, what is the number for the ye old White Knight? Because that'd be standard FIFO.
One, 3 zeros,
1, 1, 2, 3,
15.
15. Alright, and then we just gotta knock this day out. Imagine playing the day. Disgusting. But yeah, I got some cat stickers. I mean, some of them were AI generated, but I figure it's for a decent cause. Taking care of the local cats. Yeah, I mean, well, I didn't buy the ones that were egregiously AI generated. And then, yeah, I got a cat laundry basket, and we bought some baked goods. To be fair, it's a small town cat rescue. They gotta make money where they can. Plus, you're not gonna be able to hire an artist to draw cats in trench coats for a reasonable price that you're gonna sell stickers for $2, you know? Those are the kind of things people used to do with, like, clip art. It's like that scene of SpongeBob where he tastes the canned food. Blech. Oh, I did get like this nice little pressed metal poster plaque thing. It says there once was a story of a girl. She really liked cats. The end. And that's in Bell. That Bell has that now. Right, my love?
It's very similar. It's,
I've already gotten the quote wrong. She.
Once upon a time, there was a girl.
They can't hear you.
I know, I'm saying for it to you so you can say it to them.
Once upon a time, there was a girl who really loved cats.
It was me.
It was me. The end. Bellcore. Yes, Bellcore. We did not get ourselves a plague doctor.
That's what the thingy says.
Did I not type it correctly?
Why don't you go into the day first, and then if that doesn't work, then we can get... we pick... Plague Doctor?
White Knight?
Is he there?
No, there's nothing there. Why do so many of them say Christmas behind them?
Is Burb alive again?
No.
Where is Burb?
I don't know.
Didn't say they died.
Yeah. I'm confused too. Hold on, let me try the day. Where did Burb go?
Burb is
They've left.
They're gone.
Did you hear the good news? Another year of Windows on ESUs? ESU?
Of Windows 10
Yeah.
ESU. I don't know what ESUs are.
And service user something? You won't need a new computer on October 27th. Oh, thank God. And it's not like it would shut my computer down remotely. I just wouldn't get any more security updates, which is a little scary, but... Look, if Windows kills my access to my own computer,
Oh, 2027.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because it was supposed to be October this year. Because I opted in for the extra year of support because my computer runs slowly enough as it is, and Windows 11 is an even higher burden. And since we upgraded our parts, my computer has been eligible for the update. But if I update it, the performance hit will just negate the bonus from the new parts. It kind of fucking sucks. Like, why does the operating system have to require so much fucking processing power? I just wanted to open my shit. Oh, we got this feature and this feature, and we got graphical blah blah blahs when you click buttons. No. Give me a list of shit, I click it, it opens it. The operating system should be ultra light. I looked up a guide for getting, what was it, fucking Linux or whatever running, and I was like, not that smart. Where's Burb? They're in their gear. Were they just... Huh. Good. Yeah, Linux scares me. Needs more...
see, now it says Burb is dead.
Oh, now they're dead. Weird. That's very strange. I don't know if that arm is working as intended. Or we just reset too many times. Now let's expect Patronum our way out of here. Let's see if we get the dock tomorrow.
Oh God, no! I'm never getting an Apple.
Get a Mac? No, I don't want a Mac either.
Mac is even worse. I mean, Apple's even worse for bloatware, as I know from having an Apple iPhone.
Yeah. A lean, sleek operating system. I don't want anyone to have any control over it except for me. I don't want it to have run a bunch of processes in the back. I don't want any data collection. I don't want any assistance. I don't want any fucking harvesting. I want it to open my programs. End of list. That's all I want. And I'm certain a lot of other people want the same thing too. That's why I'm so heartbroken about the Steam machine.
He wants Linux, but Linux is very difficult
to install, and not everything works on Linux yet. So if I install Linux and say like Streamlabs doesn't work or VTube Studio doesn't work, like what I'm stuck then, you know? I would need to go through everything I want to use and double check it with Linux before going through the process of installing Linux in my free time after work. It's a big investment. The Steam machine was probably our best hope, and they have been absolutely crippled by price increases of equipment. It sucks so much. Because the 2 terabyte model, good size hard drive, good processing capability. You can get one with a controller. You can run your keyboard and mouse on it. It was literally everything I wanted from a machine. Because the Steam OS, from everything I've heard about, is a light, simple operating system that runs everything in your Steam library, and you can still install third-party programs on it. Excuse me, please. Yeah, 1,500 American. It would be way more Canadian. I would need to save up for a year to be able to afford that, and we'd be living lean until then. I need to win one of our scratcher lotto tickets. Hey, we won the lottery. We're gonna buy a car and a computer and an e-scooter, and then put the rest on the mortgage. That didn't bring in the doc either.
We might just have to try and pick him.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's memory repo then.
Well, we have to redo all of the gear.
Yeah, we'll have to redo all the gear, but I don't have a choice because if I keep going forward, we're gonna cap out here. Actually, if I go forward one more day, we will unlock the Lobotomy Corp suppression, and then we can memory repo. And Bird, you're just gonna sit out forever because I can't use you. You gotta call Gabe. Hey, Gabe, I love you, but can you hook me up? I promise I won't tell anyone.
Gabe in.
Gabe in. If we fish for White Knight, he's not going to show up, even though he was like poking his head in every 5 seconds before. We've seen this cutscene,
Yes.
right? Yeah, okay.
He gets angry at us.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And
It's
he closes.
the closes the watch. Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. So this will be unlocked now. I won't ask him about Half-Life 3 anymore. Just give me a Steam machine. I didn't even play Half-Life 2, the episodes. I wasn't that into it. I just like Steam because it's unobtrusive software that runs my games and lets me shop at a reasonable price. You got a good storefront. If I had so much fucking money, I would love to get an Xbox Series X, the big rectangle, and the Gabe cube, so it looks like I just have 2 technology cubes. Would you like a cube of gaming?
You mean a GameCube?
Ah!
I love the GameCube.
I like how it had a little handle on the back, like you were gonna take it
Yeah.
to your friend's house all the time. It was super cute.
I still have a GameCube.
Nice.
Except in Big Bear.
Nice. My first console was the original Xbox. And then I picked up a PlayStation 2 used sometime after that. And then I got a 360 and a PlayStation 3.
Pokemon Coliseum! My favorite Pokemon game.
Coliseum was awesome. My siblings and I played a shitload of that on my brother's GameCube.
The music and...
Or not Coliseum, Stadium. On the 64, I think was the one we did.
Yeah, no, it's Pokemon Coliseum is a different game.
We all thought Mewtwo was just the best shit ever, so we just like stack up Mewtwo and then run out of moves and be like, struggle, 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 struggle. We didn't even fucking duel. Yeah, we need to rewind. Alright, so we have to fish for Plague Doctor. Yay, fishing for Plague Doctor.
Actually, we could fish for either Plague Doctor or Apocalypse Bird and see whichever one we get.
True, we could get either at this point if we're just gonna fish. Because we need... What bird are we missing? Big Bird. And then if we won't gear up until we're sure we're playing the day, so we'll just leave everyone the way they are.
I love I played Twilight Princess on the Wii.
Yeah,
And that's my favorite Zelda game.
see, we played Ocarina and Majora's Mask.
On the 64,
64, those were ours. And then, yeah, I moved over to the...
My first Zelda game was
Xbox.
actually Zelda 2 for the Game Boy Advance.
Ooh!
And I fucking hated it. It's horrible.
Yeah, those old ones are pretty merciless.
There's no direction. They're just like, oh no.
Dangerous to go alone, take this.
Take this. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
walk to this town, go into these buildings, no one says anything to you. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, we never went that far back. But yeah, the game.
Well, I just saw Zelda, and I was
Yeah.
like,
This is everything I remember. Yeah, it started somewhere else.
oh, I played Wind Waker as well.
See, that's to segue back to this here. That's why I started playing the old Command and Conquer games so we could play through them and I could re-experience some of the really chunky, ugly elements of the older versions. And as we get to the newer stuff, it'll get smoother and more fun and better made and just delightful. Because all game franchises go through that. Right? They evolve. They improve. Hopefully.
They go through osmosis.
Osmosis Jones?
I love Osmosis Jones.
Ozzy and Drix. It had a short animated TV
I know
series
they
too.
did.
Your favorite is Breath of the Wild? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and in 10 years, someone's favorite Zelda will be one of the new ones that just came out. They grew up playing it. Circle of Life.
You can see if you can get another Guardian Doll outfit. Who would the other one be? Like Vi and Caitlyn?
Yeah. Breath of the Wild remake? Ooh, nice.
They're coming out with a remake, but they haven't even remade, like, Wind Waker or Twilight Princess yet.
Or Ocarina, or Majora's Mask.
No, they're doing an Ocarina right now.
Oh, they're doing one right now? Okay. Or 2.
They don't need to.
The fairy games.
No, not so Ocarina, okay. Because I was like, yeah. And it's very interesting. I don't know if you've seen the picture.
Do, 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 do. Oh my god, why does he look like that?
Because they're trying to keep the style of how he looked in the...
Well, don't do his face differently.
Why?
I don't
do you
like
mean?
his face. Like from the back, he looks fine. His eyes are just not right. I can't. The cat. Nope, don't like it. Don't like his face.
What is... I don't know. What do you mean?
His eyes are wrong. Look into those eyes. They're wrong.
This is what his, like, OG... Look at his OG eyes.
Yeah. Simple, light colors, not too detailed. It it doesn't make them look the dark shading around them and the slightly too realistic eye. No, you got to simplify that down. You can keep it high res, but simplify it a
I
little.
don't see it.
It's too detailed. It's like the teddy bear with the teeth.
I don't see it.
Uh-uh.
You can just Google the Ocarina remake. That's just what I did. She has to escape and then we suppress her. Remember? Oh, you can just buy it.
You just buy the armor. You have to escape first to get the weapon.
Yeah. Oh, good thing you kept Olive in your Myriad stuff.
Because we are over half of the way to being able to purchase this. So I think we worked this a couple of times and maybe get it. What are the rules for the queue counter going down? When the work result is good or bad, we need neutral results. Wonderful.
Oh, we didn't add the tags.
I didn't tag the stream.
It is modded.
It is modded, yes,
a lot.
quite aggressively. Streamlabs! Welcome. Thank you for dropping by. Sorry for the outburst there. I just I struggle with remembering to tag my streams because they used to be automatic. Prime 25 GG. Welcome. All right, tags.
I wonder why they got rid of that.
I don't know. Probably some nonsense to do with bot filtering. Done. All right, fixed.
Smash Bros.
We just sort of talk about whatever, Prime. We just hang out here and we just hang out here. Whatever news happens to be drifting in on the wind. That is too successful. You need to be less successful. 76? Oh my god. 71.
Did it say it'll escape?
It'll count down the timer. So if we do the best work, we only have 2 shots before she escapes. And we know what happens when she escapes!
Well, we have a lot better people now.
Yeah, I suppose. People that panic immediately when they see her without a stat check.
Right. Forgot about that.
You really missed the Smash Ultimate hype, like how people would get insanely hyped for the next character reveal. Yeah, that was quite the time. It even turned into a meme format. That was great. Good times. Good times. Hey, Olive, could you not do so well? We need maximum 22 boxes. Oh. Hanging out down the street, doing the same thing we did last week. Is that how you feel about this? We're just hanging out down the street?
We're all at the pub watching a game, and the game is...
Game is me, apparently. You were gobsmacked with someone telling you, hey, they added Banjo-Kazooie to Smash. Say, what? I think Bayonetta is in Smash now because of dumb reasons, right?
Sans is in Smash.
Sans
Undertale.
Congratulations, you played yourself. Wow, 52 boxes. That's right, their multiplier does weird things to numbers. Are we gonna be okay here?
I'm sure it's fine.
It didn't count down.
Exactly.
And one more work and we'll have enough to buy the armor. Cool. Well, in that case, get back in there, Olive. Fucking Steve from Minecraft is in Smash. Playing Candyland. Oh, you got stuck in the Punchicle swamp. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. You stuck now. I watched someone try to recreate Candyland, the board game, in Minecraft as a prank on someone's castle. So they farmed like 400,000 wool and then rebuilt this board game in someone's castle. I'm just like, Minecraft YouTubers, especially on server, like big servers like that, they're on a whole other level. Because they had to, 1, farm 400,000 wool. And then 2, they had to pay attention to the other person's play schedule and log on when they weren't going to log on. And then build this thing all in one shot as much as possible. So that the next time the other person logged on, they would see this prank in their building and not be furious about it. Because I'd be like, this is my castle. What have you done? You've ruined it. But it's wool, so you can just light that shit on fire. That's commitment to the joke. I respect that. Yeah, it was kind of the culture on the Mindcrack server. People would build all sorts of crazy things, but every now and then someone would just like build a giant thing on your land to be like, oh, look at that, I pranked you. One guy liked it so much, he's like, no, I'm gonna keep it. The guy built a giant swirling rainbow in his nether access tunnel, so as you're on the rail, it's kind of like a swirling rainbow, Nyan Cat style. And he's like, this is better than another tunnel, thank you. There we go, 2 works and we got the doll. That's really all it takes. We were ready to put up a fight, though. Isn't that right, everyone?
Well, if you want the armor.
I have the armor. I just bought it.
I mean, if you want the weapon.
Let her break out?
You have to... I mean, it depends on... I don't know. Whatever you...
Alright, Guardian Doll. How do we get you to break out? No, we just do bad work, right? Yeah. Oh, Olive got the EGO gift. I have button eyes now. So many people. Yeah, the whole crew. The whole gang's here. What are you looking for? Minecraft pranks?
Kind of.
I'm glad he didn't overreact. Oh, the nuclear weapon from the modded pack?
Oh, you saw that?
Oh, yeah. Fucking Coraline eyes. Yeah, it's pretty wild. I mean, we have Chised's bonus, so 25% of them should just not panic. Brass bull on Wall Street. Someone just left that on a sidewalk. The cops weren't looking. They're gonna get rid of it, but they liked it, so they moved to Wall Street. I mean, why not? Art sometimes gets a little disruptive. And if it's not hurting anyone. Can the Beloved just do no wrong?
Yeah, I don't think the Beloved can lower the Q counter.
Cool. Alright, who wants to go in there and piss her off? You don't understand the bean in Chicago? Well, you can see the bean is shiny. I don't know, I got nothing.
Art.
Art.
Question mark.
Question mark. My favorite things are when architects build ridiculous buildings without really like thinking carefully, and then the sun hits the building and it turns into a fucking death ray that melts cars in the street.
My favorite thing is the constant Facebook events that are like, paint the bean black, paint the bean purple. Like when we all nart and we're gonna storm Area 51.
Yeah, they can't shoot us all. They
shoot all
they
of us.
can in
if
fact
we
shoot us all.
run.
Yeah. There was a parody event of that for the Vatican City Archives. It says, they can't molest us all. Let's all rush the Vatican Archives. Like, hey, that's funny, but also, hey, some people are genuinely traumatized. I wonder what's in the Vatican Archives. It's probably just like boring shit. Or like fake religious icons.
All the Pope's diaries.
All the Pope's diaries. Dear diary, today I...
Oh my god, Cardinal Richards is such a bitch.
Cardinal Richards is such a bitch. All the Pokemon movies on VHS. Okay, it's happening.
Who's the dead person in there?
Well, to count it down, people have to go in there and fail, which means dying. And...
What you?
It's giving the game a second to compute. It's chugging really hard. There we go. No, that's still not enough. Yeah, everyone panicked.
Someone's fighting.
They're banging on the doors to release the Abnos. Since an intern is dead, yeah, everyone's dying. Alright, panicking, panicking, panicking. Panicking. Panicking, panicking, dead. Dead, panicking, panicking. Oh, Maguka and Homura are attempting to suppress her. Dead panic, 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 panic. Panic, panic, uncontrollable. Panic, panic, panic. How did we do this last time?
Rabbits. Is someone in the Kyoko?
Yep.
Oh, Homer would be good to find it.
Nope. All agents are dead.
Ah, that was good.
Good try.
Does White Knight have an instant panic?
No. Well, yes, but it's only for employees below rank 4. Us all is usually a couple thousand at the most, and yes, they can. Yes, they absolutely could shoot everyone, or the priests are highly motivated. I mean, you don't take an oath of celibacy and then expect to actually follow through. Oh my god, I'm talking such mad shit about priests tonight. I hope there's no priests in the chat. 7 stream streak. Nice, Caleb. Nice. That's a week of streams, even though they're all spread out. Speaking of streams, anyone have any further thoughts about anniversary streams? Dun, dun, dun. That one's shout out to the priests in chat. I'm feeling less sure about Oxygen Not Included.
Why?
I don't know. It just isn't scratching my brain the way I thought it would when I listed it off.
I mean, it could be fun. You could make all the dupes people.
Yeah. That's why I'm fishing for some feedback from people around here. Amajiki said he was partial to that over Norse.
I'm partial to your happiness.
Yeah, I know you are, my dear, and that's why you're so wonderful. Boo, boo, boo. And rewound. Cool. You're still playing and enjoying Overwatch. I mean, for me to play for anniversary weekends. I'm glad you're enjoying Overwatch, though.
So, are we just gonna get her gear and then rewind her?
Yeah, we're gonna rewind. We only get one natural roll at an abno, so basically it's gonna be check what day 42.
Really?
Yeah, because this is a tool without using commands. So we're gonna go back and forth fishing for White Knight or Big Burb. Anyways, because while I'm excited to celebrate 6 years of streaming has connected me to so many wonderful experiences, and of course my beloved wife. And we didn't celebrate 5 years because of all the wedding stuff last year. I wanna do that, but I don't feel super compelled to any one specific thing. Like I have a few vague ideas still.
But yeah. It's kind of a weird feeling to want to do something but not know what that something is.
It doesn't have to be any grand. It can just be...
Yeah, I'm just trying to pick a game. I'm not trying to do anything grand. Try one-finger death punch again. No. It's understandable. You know what? I think maybe we will do oxygen not included. We can name people after things and fuck around and learn some new mechanics.
We can give them attributes, like we can have a senpai who's a nervous farter.
No, we're not. No farters allowed in the colony. We're not dealing with that. That's disgusting. And then we'll save the Planet Crafter toxicity for birthday shenanigans. And then Norse, well, Norse might end up in the regular lineup then. Plus, with oxygen not included, it won't be like super story heavy like Norse would. So there'll be less watching story sequences and more just playing. We're just playing. I haven't seen you play. Yeah, it's been a while. I think it was another like birthday or anniversary thing. I put on the like 10 hours of silence interrupted by random falling pipe noises
Yeah.
in the background while we were playing, and I ended up like getting up to like a oxygen machine. And I ran the pipes through a giant ice biome. I'm like, that'll make it till the end of stream. I don't know where that. I don't know if that save file's still around, or if it'll even load under the new patches.
No, wait. It was the 10 hours interrupted by Gnome, right?
Actually, it was 1 hour of gnome, 1 hour of pipe, 1 hour of...
Oh.
Yeah, it was a mixture of them. It was a big playlist I made. Also, XCOM run. Yeah, I did the XCOM run too. That was another celebration event. So yeah, I think we'll do oxygen for that. See how far we can get in 3 evenings, 1 weekend. And like I said, the Saturday will be regular stream time, and then the Sunday, Monday will be we'll start early. We'll be getting some takeout and some delivery and making a pizza so that dinners aren't too complicated that weekend. Oxygen, not carbon. No, there'll be plenty of carbon dioxide. Yeah. All right, there we go. Had some thoughts. And yeah, and then for birthday we'll do Planet Crafter. And maybe, okay, just to spitball on an idea here. This is mostly, if it sounds alright with you, playing Planet Crafter on toxicity, and anytime I die, I gift a sub to someone in chat. I'm good enough at Planet Crafter that won't bankrupt us, right? Speak.
Whatever you think.
That's not reassuring. Do you think it's a bad idea?
I don't know.
What? No? Okay, we won't do that. Bell did not respond confidently, therefore we will not do that. You just want free gift subs.
And I mean, there's only like 4 people who come here.
Yeah, and if you gift randomly, it could go to someone who just popped in once for one time.
I know, and that would be such a waste of money.
Then they might go, oh, maybe I should come back and watch. That is the function of random gift subs, is to make people go, oh shit, when did I get this? And they come back. Twitch makes money and the streamer gets views. That's the logic behind it. I know that's not like always how it goes. Because anytime I got a random gift sub from a streamer,
I was just like, what?
I was like, cool, whatever, and then I moved on. But I'm kind of a jaded monster. All right, we got the other Guardian armor. Let's get out of here. 43 alive, 1 dead. Wait, who died? Probably Bird. Okay. More emotes to enjoy Senpai with. Yeah. Anyways, just thinking about things and stuffs. And then in October, we got all of our October things planned out, but not scheduled yet. We're doing Deathmark. It's a horror visual novel, more or less. Horror point and click.
Kind of.
And then we're going to do a spooky story reading. And then we're going to do 1 or 2 off, I think, depending on the length of the game, for Needy Streamer Overload, which looks like a lot. Because let's be honest, I'm a bit of a needy streamer, right? Am I a needy streamer? Am I an overload? Am I an overload?
You're a bit needy.
No. Needy, N-E-E-D, like need, like I need things. It's very meta. You play a game as a streamer. Because it's already almost July.
Oh yeah, Power 1.0 comes out.
Yeah, July 10th. And July 13th is Alters DLC. Are Sunday nights going to morph into Power World nights for us again? Mm. Halo CE remake is in July too. Oh, nice, nice. How is Chief ever going to finish the fight if they keep restarting it? That poor man deserves a break. Hey, wait, wasn't Halo Wars 2 coming to PC at some point too? Because we had fun with Halo Wars. Even though I was disappointed there was no Covenant campaign. Gears of War E-Day. Yeah, I saw an ad for that on my phone. And I went, ooh, Gears of War, good for those boys. If you're looking for me to play Gears of War, that's going to be $3,000 per stream. Because I'd probably have to buy a console to play it on and a capture card to load it in. Is that literally asking for exactly what we're doing?
But I'm trying to find out why our console command won't work.
He might not be available on this day. That could be a problem.
But they said if not through console commands.
So there has to be a console command.
Short of spawning it in via console commands, which is what we're trying to do anyway.
Yeah. No, people complain the characters in Gears look like brick shit houses. It's mostly the armor that makes them look like that. Yeah, they're armored up. They're supposed to be nearly impregnable. And the cutscenes look like brick gym bros. Yeah, they'd have to be. They're walking around with a fucking tank on their back. I had no problem with how they looked. I just didn't think the games were very fun. The list of have no IDs on this list here. We got to should be 15. I'm gonna try FIFO 15 again. We get into the day and then do that.
What?
One, 2, 3. 1, 5. Every time I see the Punisher Marvel Rivals, I just keep thinking he looks way too much like a Gears of War character than the actual comic book Punisher. I mean, yeah, he's kind of bricky. But he also has like this crazy turret or something. When we were at the airport gaming lounge, I tried a couple of rounds of, or I tried a round of Marvel Rivals, and I chose the Punisher because he's cool. But the game was absolutely overwhelming, and I did not play any more than that. What can I say? I'm a soft man. I need games that give me a chance to breathe. How just to chew 5 gym? 5 gym? Oh my gosh. I'm chewing gyms. Loading. I've been hitting the gym. Yeah, it's dead. You can stop now. Nice. Oh, fuck. He won't come in. The command is not functional. And I refuse to do a day 1 reset to get this asshole in here.
Do you want to see if we can spawn a Big Bird?
Yeah, I guess we'll go for Big Bird. Alright, which means Apocalypse Bird will spawn 4 eggs in 4 areas. Each one is weak to a different type of damage. And I don't know what causes it to spawn. I think it has to do with the birds escaping at the same time. Yeah, so we need to do bad work over here to get him out. Punishing Bird will just break out when he fucking feels like it. And Big Bird breaks out when employees die. Sorry, clerks die. We'll figure it out, alright. sad. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I want to take care of that because I don't want to. We're so close to having 100% Codex. We just need Apocalypse Bird and White Knight. I saw that one person comment. You can get them on day 46. Like, yeah, but that's day 46. I can't do 2 boss fights at once. It's a nightmare. You're playing Overwatch, play a character called Wu Yang. I never want to play as him again. He's just very annoying to play. I mean, with so many characters, some of them have to be different enough that it's like, ugh. Because when I play MMOs, I try every class. And I always end up finding 1 or 2 classes I just do not like. Like in, was it World of Warcraft? I wasn't a fan of the Demon Hunter, or I thought Ranger was pretty boring. Death Knight was lots of fun though. So was Shaman and Priest actually. Although the fighter for one patch was able to dual wield 2-handed weapons, which was just felt so crazy. And then yeah, for Guild Wars, I loved Mesmers in Guild Wars 1. But in Guild Wars 2, I really struggled with them because their mechanics are quite risky. And yeah, it's a bit of a challenge there. And yeah, the engineer in Guild Wars 2, I fucking love my engineer. And my warrior is a lot of fun. The thief is just dreadful. I really suck at thief. Alright, what's the FIFO for Big Bird?
One, 4 zeros.
4 zeros?
8.
8. Kind of neat. It's also a little dumb. If you know Overwatch lore, you'll have to explain the Overwatch lore to me, because I'm not an Overwatch. The only Overwatch I know is the one in XCOM. It's where you tell your guys to shoot at the first thing that moves, and then they all miss. Could be worse though. The Overwatch in Phoenix Point is where you tell them to shoot at the first thing that moves in this cone, and then they shoot their friends. She just walked up and... It's an execution.
Level 5.
Yeah?
I'm level 60.
That's so rude. We're now 2 hours in. Oh, but we're just chilling, right, my dear? Catching up with folks, talking about whatever crosses our minds, entering egregious amounts of console commands. Can you imagine playing this without console commands? Be fucking fishing for this, that, and the next thing. Having to play through days with no real word over and over again. God, how do people finish this game like that? This Kinect game is winding you, taking a break. Yeah, listen to your body. Except when it says lay around all day and eat Doritos. Don't listen to it then. But if it says stop, I need oxygen, then you can listen to it. Speaking of which, I'm getting some Doritos on the groceries this week, so I can have Doritos on Streamiversary weekend.
What kind of Doritos you getting?
I got a sweet chili, a zesty cheddar, and a regular cheddar. Because I know you want regular cheddar. Oxygen not included. Yeah, you have to go out and get your own oxygen. Use your lungs. Come on. You got big boy lungs. Okay, Big Bird spawned in, no problem. Cool. Alright.
So if we're going to do Apocalypse Bird, we are now actually going to gear for it. Alright. So, because I know the eggs are all weak to one damage type or another, we need to make sure we have a balance of all 4 damage types. And then we need to sort employees out based on those damage types. So the records team is going to be a pale damage department. Yes, I'm doing it by department because I can. Keep in mind there's no magic in Overwatch. This is purely sci-fi. Wu Yang is from a college where they teach the ability to bend and form the 5 elements. Water, fire, earth, metal, and wood. Metal and wood. Okay, alright. The element of metal. Pale. Now this team, we got red. Right. Jinx, you need to swap to a red. Caitlyn, red damage. Yes, my dear?
I didn't say anything.
Jace, you want a red? And Victor.
Or you could just move someone like Victor into the black department.
Disciplinary team, you're going to be black.
Because remember, some of them need their effects.
None of them needed their effects. Welfare will have to be a white department, and I know we're...
Well, one of them did because you put Victor, and Victor does better if he's in the Bloodbat armor. So cold. Isn't he just intern?
He is. And he will likely be in great peril. Just trying to match him up with the rest of the department for today for damage type. You need to be moved out. We'll move you in. And you're already black. So Dia and Iris are switching. Alright. His whole thing is water. He has an ability to go faster by riding on a water wave. It's fine, help bring them in. Some other ability is a wave slam that goes over allies and heals them and adds a protection buff.
All good, no issues. Yeah, it seems pretty standard for the kit. Nothing too wild there. Caleb says, ever since you moved, you had a less and less consumer mindset and kind of enjoy being undistracted from my thoughts. Just want to buy things, just let more infrastructural things. That sounds pretty healthy. You just buy things you're actually going to need and want. Nice. Alright, so disciplinary is black. It's not because you're a rabbit.
Because they're blue.
Oh my. Wild. Aesthetic, organizational stuff. You just want to put your life in order. Nothing wrong with that. Alright. Immediate. We need some white damage. There you go. Christopher. White damage. Rin. Oh, Rin lost their armor. That's right.
Yeah, you took
We
it
swapped them out of their armor. And then, white. Capacious as well. And Rin, since you're out of your armor for now, we're gonna give you, don't roll your eyes at me, buddy. Don't roll your eyes. Put it on. Thank you. I couldn't tell if he was rolling his eyes because he wears the blindfold. I just assumed he was. What a jerk. White. And Dia, you'll have to be swapped to someone. You can be swapped to the instant Kim. Alright, so that's a white department. What do we turn the magical girls into? Homura is red, and she needs that weapon for her effect. So do we swap the rest of them for red? Or do we... Yeah, you're red. Gobo is untyped. That'll be interesting. And Nahida, you can come out. Dia, you're red. Nahida, come on up. Dia, come down here. Okay, so we just need to give Maguka a red weapon. Just for the day. The Victorians used industry to give everyone beauty. Didn't they also give everyone fucking cancer because there was lead in the makeup? And guillotines. Yeah, but the guillotines were important. Bong Bong, we're gonna swap you out. And Angel, you do every type of damage. So you can hang out there with that black department, okay. So Bong Bong, come on out. Where is another good black weapon? Ah, wrong. Come on down. It's more aesthetic and lifestyles than lack of contemporary wisdom. White information team can be white. Primary fire thing tilted me. So his primary attack is water ball, and this water ball is something that only does damage, and you can control it to a certain point. It's hard to explain where you're controlling the ball's trajectory, where it goes. It's annoying, especially in close quarters gameplay. The only two good things, you can just bank shots around corners and rooms, and two of the balls do 100 damage, and most DPS characters do. So you can do a lot to some of them, that's only if you get max velocity, which sucks. Well, that's a shame. I mean, that's why there's lots of characters. Caleb says more aesthetic and lifestyle than lack of wisdom. There's a lost wisdom, like they didn't have Chanel or Prada. I think that they also had pretentious brands, or traits, or things that they wanted to hang on to. They just didn't survive the test of time, so we don't know about them. Or it was more local, like, oh, the candlesticks are by such and such blacksmith. Or
are
whatever.
we talking about like in
Victorian era?
Oh, what? Of course there were. Lead makeup.
Yeah, I mentioned that already.
Having women having like getting sickly diseases in order to be the disgustingly pale white. The stupid wigs. The really high wigs and stuff.
Yeah, I think the veneer of what you're looking at is truly just a veneer. It's a thin layer over top. There would be plenty of shallow, meaningless things buried in there as well. People don't change that much. Sadly. Between rich Victorian and poor Victorians. Yeah, there were a lot of people that just died from inhaling coal smoke, too. Better than millennial gray.
Dying poor?
Again, I think the small portion of the population that got to live with the beautiful covers on everything is truly just a small part of the Victorian vibe. There's a lot of people that lived really shitty lives.
I would say most people. Wait, so are you talking about houses, styles? Or are you talking about the people? I'm confused. Because yeah, I too prefer Victorian style houses.
Yeah, the architecture was gorgeous.
But that's also just people's preferences.
Yeah, and to be fair, millennial gray isn't really a preference. It's just that capitalism has told us that's what's best because it's cheapest for the companies to produce. However, the millennial gray of the Victorian area was bare wooden walls leaking coal smoke because that's all the poor people could afford. Because that's all the capitalism told them they could have. Red. Red. Art Deco. Art Deco is pretty cool. Housing, handwritten letters, nice suits, etc. Again, all for like the upper 10%. Most people live pretty poorly.
None of us would be in.
No, not a chance.
And nice suits still exist. My dad wears them all the time.
Pale.
But we were actually talking about this last night. That things that are handcrafted aren't as popular because they can't be mass-produced and manufactured.
Mm-hmm. Lovecraft was poor as well, and he lived on College Hill.
I don't think Lovecraft is someone you want to aspire to be.
Yeah, he was one heck of a racist man.
Plus, we all like to think that we would be the exception to the rule, and we're not. We like to think, oh, well, if I was in that time, I would be one of the rich Victorians. You wouldn't be.
There was a browser game called Real Lives, where you opened it up, you clicked Be Born, and you were born based on a statistic sampling of where people were being born on Earth. And most of the time you were born in China, India, or somewhere in Africa. And 90% of playthroughs were you got a disease as a child and fucking died. And you didn't get to make a lot of choices in the game until you got old enough to make choices in your life. And it was a brutal game. You spent a lot of time just dying or watching everything around you fall apart. And it kind of puts into perspective, like, yeah, okay, I get to have a house and have a job and have a wife, and I feel like, oh, if I went to another time period or if I was doing this again, this would just happen because, oh, this is just how things happen. It is not how things happen. Every time someone's born, they roll those dice, and some of them are just like, congratulations, you got dysentery at 2, roll again. Or in real life, sometimes you get that run and you're like, I just got to get a job. And they're like, awesome, you're making 14 cents a day, you are malnourished, and you have no time to get an education. Or you're living in a slum and you've been robbed and all your savings are gone. Or. And it's just all based on statistics of how many people live in all those different ways. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, the Art Deco and Victorian houses, the ones that we didn't pave to build new stuff.
And fun
beautiful.
fact, we only get to see the luxury leftovers of those time periods because the average houses that average people lived in were dog shit, were torn down, and rebuilt.
Survivorship bias.
Yeah, we don't get to see how the average Victorian person lived. And also, Victorian people didn't live in Victorian-style houses. The style is based off of what those people thought they lived in at that time.
So again, it's that mythologizing the past, right? The good parts persist, and we think about all the good parts. And yes, we can appreciate the beautiful houses as we've reimagined them, and we can appreciate the fashion and the styles and things like that. But wanting to go back and live in that era is counterproductive. So pursue the style. Achieve the aesthetic.
Yeah, I love Victorian style houses. I love Rococo furniture. I love all of that over the top fancy royalty looking shit. Animal Crossing Island was absolutely gauche to the max.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I just think we should avoid looking at that time period and acting like they were better than us. They were the same as us. There were good people, there were bad people, there were good choices, there were bad choices. And they did what they could while they were there. That's all there is to it. Your grandfather owned a farm. My grandfather lived on pennies a day in German-occupied Holland while hiding some Jews. I mean, they did their best.
Bro, you talk like the 90s was 80 years ago.
'90s to 2000, 2000 to 2010, 2000 to 2020. It's 36 years ago.
I'm aware, that's why I said 80 years ago.
It's far enough back that there are kids that are like, oh man, that must have been such a cool time with all the arcades and bright colored carpets.
It was fun.
It was alright. It was alright. Nostalgia's a dangerous thing. Mm-hmm. And here's the thing. I don't deny anyone the chance to appreciate the aesthetic of a time period, right? Like you said, the Art Deco stuff and the Victorian houses and fucking old castle sconces and 90s arcade carpets. Those are all cool things. I just don't think that the people who made those things are any more special or different than we are. We're just a bunch of clowns trying to have a place to live, you know? Red, white, black, pale, black, red, white, black, red, pale. All right. Not a lot of pale weapons to go around, but we did our best. Beauty. You miss wood paneling. Yeah, my grandma had a wood paneling basement too. Times change, and it's not that the people back then were better at aesthetics. Oh, Lilybell, welcome. Wrong, they're special. They're specially regretting their choices now. Hopefully, some people from the past are regretting their choices. Yes. But welcome. Hope you're doing well. It has been a bit.
Hope your life is going well.
Yeah. I haven't talked to you since the Fennec stream. Admittedly a sad time, but it was nice to see everyone then anyways.
Hello.
I haven't talked to myself since ages. Don't even worry about it. Not even that moment where you're like home from work and you're about to hop in the shower and you just have a little conversation in the mirror like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
That doesn't count.
That doesn't count? I think it
That's
counts.
just like an inner monologue.
An inner monologue? What if you say it out loud? Quietly, so that no one hears you. Turn on queso and listen to him 24/7 so I
That's
never...
the mood.
Oh no, the power's out. I'm alone with my thoughts. Actually, we make that joke at work sometimes. Our Bluetooth speaker in the kitchen is it sits on top of a microwave, so it degrades pretty quickly compared to the average Bluetooth speaker. So it's to the point now where it'll just disconnect from someone's phone and you won't have any music, and all that's left is the work and your own thoughts, and that's a terrifying moment. Everyone's like, reconnect! Okay, so it's pretty awesome. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure who that is, but
I know.
you know, Belle knows. I'm a weird internet denizen who doesn't know any of the big internet names. Anyways, but yeah, keep asking. Hope things are going well for you. Fancy seeing you wandering around the Twitch again.
True.
Why we always that you just keep bringing that up again? You don't know? Yeah, you're right. I don't know. I'm just a weird Luddite man. Not as Luddite as those Gen Z groups that are going out and leaving their phones behind and enjoying natural light and talking to each other.
Oh my god.
What has even happened to you people?
Is it time?
Okay, I have people geared out. We have all three birds. We have the large bird. How do we get him to break out? Bad work will break him out. We have the judgment bird. Bad work will break him out too. And then there's punishing bird who just goes wherever he likes it.
So we just break them out?
I think they have to all break out and that triggers the apocalypse bird thing. And then it spawns 4 eggs. Each one is weak to a different damage type. That's why each department has 1 damage type, so I can quickly grab all the pales, all the blacks, all the reds, whatever. And then we fight the eggs. But, where we never did anything and don't talk to anyone. Good times. No, I mean, again, what I watch on YouTube is very different. It's like fucking economics analysis and social commentary about trends in society. You know, real uplifting stuff. But there's a whole segment of younger Gen Zs that are like, the algorithm makes me miserable. Consumerism makes me poor. I'm just gonna go experience natural sunlight and go be around people. And
So you mean they just have a social life?
yeah, but they don't take their phones along. They don't participate in social media. They're abandoning these things because they've been shitified to such a degree that they weren't raised on it, so they're not hooked on it, so they can walk away from it because they realize it's trash, which is cool, I think. Lost my vitamin D deficiency. How's your vitamin D, my dear?
It's probably pretty low as well, especially since moving up to Snowland.
Hey, the days are long.
Yeah, and it's raining.
Yeah, and it's still sunny behind those clouds.
But the clouds are covering the sun!
Look, I didn't decide to have a rainy spring this year. Our deficiency meds. Well, you lost them during the Carol of the Bells Christmas stream. We've been looking for ever since.
I remember.
Wasn't that a wild time? That was one of my best ideas. Carol of the Bells for Christmas. And I wasn't even a part of that. I just threw the idea out there. I don't control the weather, Jackie. Escobar, my D. Oh, you guys.
Don't worry, we didn't say your D was deficient, Amajiki. It's okay.
Your D's doing fine. Just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Honestly, I would probably be pretty terrified if we went to a doctor and got like a vitamin panel. And they'd probably be like, whoa, wow, you need
some stuff.
Because Lord knows I need vitamin D and I need more iron.
Go suck a nail.
I don't know. What?
Because they're made of iron?
Oh my god.
Sorry, was that too weird a reference? But fancy you should show up, Lilabelle. We've got the 6-year anniversary stream coming up here next weekend. Crazy to believe it's been 6 years since this weird YouTube journey all began.
Gosh.
Back then when we were all pandemic-y. Ugh.
The pandemic feels like a lifetime ago and yet not that long ago at the same time.
Yeah.
Almost like it was like an alternate reality we all lived in.
Little pocket dimension.
Yeah.
It was a canon event.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Hey, it's canon I wouldn't change for the world. It put me where I am today, and I kind of like where I am today. You know, the song goes, having a good time, having a good time. I just blah 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 because I don't know the words, and it bothers less people when I just blah blah blah.
He has an uncanny ability to always get the lyrics of a song wrong.
Yeah?
Always.
Everyone has to have a hobby. Okay, I have grouped my damage groups by damage group.
And then do we just have to suppress it, or what do we...
We suppress it, I'm pretty sure. So now we just need to initiate some bad work to make it happen. Big Bird... Oh my god, it's Q counter 5? We're gonna do a lot of bad work over here. After 5 employees died in the facility. Death caused by execution bolts were not acknowledged. Huh. How do we get some clerks killed without executing them? And you're literally just
Well, I'm
backward.
sure once, like, Judgment Bird gets out, he'll be killing clerks and shit.
Probably. So let's bust out Judgment Bird by doing some bad work on him. Because he won't kill you if you do bad work. He'll just be angry. And he deals pale damage. And repression makes him angry. Who resists pale really well? Oh, look, the ugly armor coming in handy.
I don't want to talk about it.
I still feel like life is an alternate reality. I mean, reality is what it is, man. We just gotta deal with it. I never thought I'd find love online and get married to a foreigner. What?
Yeah, I never thought I'd love a fucking Canadian.
Oh, don't you know, eh? What? I blossomed online. But if people are able to meet me without seeing me, I make a much better first impression.
I would have liked to have a graduation.
You would have liked to have a graduation.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
What am I being overconfident about? What have I forgotten?
Maybe the subduing it.
We did too well. We got a neutral outcome. Hamajiki did have a graduation. Yeah, way to rub it in. Some people didn't have graduations.
Yeah. It really, I mean, that was I mean, other than, you know, the millions of people dying part, I didn't get to do my graduation walk for my diploma.
You didn't go to the party and go to prom. Yeah, I went to my high school graduation and it sucked because it was a Christian school, so we had a dry, safe grad. So there was no alcohol and we couldn't drive there ourselves. They drove us out to a barn with a karaoke machine and a fire pit outside and just left us there for like 8 hours. It was horrible. And then for my college graduation, I went up there and got my certificates. And I was like, well, that was boring. And then I went to dinner with my family. And then for the university graduation, I didn't go. I was like, these things always suck. But by the time I graduated university, I didn't really have any friends left. So what am I going to grad for, anyways? Just send me the paper. You know what I could do is I could have Bronze Bull break out and they could just start killing some clerks. Yeah, let's send someone in to anger the bull. Who's wearing red? Mary, get in there. Mary! Well, now you have us. I do. I get to hang out with friendly friends 3 days a week. So let's be honest, this isn't streaming in the corporate sense of streaming. This is just hanging out with people I know. Mary's on Team Black. Alright. Are you going to be able to kill some clerks? We'll see what the clerks can do. Did we anger the bird? Okay, we angered Judgment Bird a little. This is 6 or 7 mics away from a Discord call where we watch Senpai. Hey! Don't make me bust out the Discord call. We can play Cyberpunk with the streamer settings off. We can get the licensed music and all the dicks out. What? Streamer mode turns off the licensed music and the dicks. Just all these underwear pasted on everyone all the time. Wouldn't you all like to have seen Panam's breasts?
I'm sure chat would have.
Yeah. I mean, if we ever play Baldur's Gate, I'll have to turn on stream safe too, because there's just get you bits out there when you unequip your clothing or engage in romantic interludes. I mean, as an unarmored monk, you can just run around with your dick out and punch everyone to death because they get a armor bonus from not wearing armor, which usually means wearing clothing because clothing isn't armor, but not wearing anything is also not wearing armor. Oh my god, the naked monk is coming. Run for your life! Okay, Brazen Bull killed 2 clerks before being suppressed by the clerks. Alright, let's anger him again. Oh my gosh, is this what we're doing? We're trying to bait out the birds? How you doing, Punishing Bird? How do we... You just break out randomly, we just have to be ready for it. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Penis. Exactly.
Ooh, wow. That was a sentence.
Just do a big jump kick and they get hit 3 times.
Shut up! You're so gross.
Mary, don't kill it! That's for the clerks to get killed. Oh my gosh. Mary's so strong. They're gonna suppress it by themselves, aren't they? God damn it, Mary. Okay, that time the bull got killed and the clerks did not suffer any casualties. Because I forgot that Mary tried to help. Another season of Cyberpunk Edge Runners come out? I did. More sadness, yes. Please, make me cry. Make me weep.
Wait, but how? Everyone's dead.
It's gonna be a new story with new characters.
Oh.
I still get a little, like, when I hear that ending theme song. Cyberpunk did, Edge Runners did a crossover with Woo-Wah. And, yeah, just even the cutscenes from that, I was like, oh! Lucy's alive. Yeah. Is that living? She's all alone. Little Red Riding Hood mercenary has escaped. Oh, good. Maybe they'll kill some clerks. Oh, they've already killed some clerks. Oh, yeah, they're killing clerks. Good, good. Go, Red, go. Let's... Oh, yeah, Big Bird's counter is counting down. Let's get someone down here to anger Judgment Bird some more. Oh, she's really schmoving. Red? Where'd she go? She's just running around rooting and tooting and shooting. You're not even shooting anyone. Good thing, yeah, the clerks aren't people. Speaking of clerks, how's this one going? Oh yeah, it's killed some more clerks. I'm amazed our clerks are strong enough to suppress Teth anomalies. I mean, en masse, they can get it done. Oh, Red's about to be stopped. Hi, Red. Yeah, you shouldn't have come in here. Now you have to go back to your containment unit. Goodbye. Goodbye. Ren, you didn't fail hard enough. Judgment Bird did not break out. How's Big Bird? Oh, Big Bird is out, though.
God, I wish my boss would tell me to fail more often.
The success is holding the company back. You need to be more like the boss's nephew. Alright, so Big Bird is out. How Punishing Bird? Are you close? You are not close. That's not good.
Surely if they just wander, they'll get to each other, right?
Yeah. And I mean, if we never suppress Big Bird, he's just gonna wander about. We just need to get Judgment Bird out. And Punishing Bird breaks out if you do enough works elsewhere. So we're gonna queue up a few other works, maybe bait him out. Baited. Alright, yeah, Mammy, this is the perfect amount of failure. I need you to finish failing and get the fuck out of there, okay? Did you successfully fail? With a high probability. Come on. 2, 1. Here it is. Once upon a time, 3 happy birds lived in a warm and lush forest. Oh no.
Oh no!
Wow, how is that going to affect it? Oh wait, I think all the birds have to go there? Oh, his eyes are red now. Look at that beak. Okay, we're gonna see this. Alright, bird time, yeah. Hey, King and Binds, could you not destroy the entrance to the Black Forest?
I don't think you'll get there.
Yeah, I need all the birds to make it down there. This is it. This is our big boss fight. King and Binds. Always causing some shenanigans. Alright. Judgment Bird. To keep the forest peace, Longbird weighed the sins of those who entered the forest. For Longbird's scale was fair and just.
And could weigh all kinds of sin.
Yeah. Good. Big Bird, with its many eyes, decided to watch over the forest for intruders, for Big Bird's eyes could see very far and see things we cannot see.
Where's punishing?
He's right here. So he's going to come down here, go through here, and then come over. It's warming up.
Also, Caleb, I don't think any of us said that.
Yeah, all I said about the Victorians here is that we shouldn't mythologize it because there are good and bad people in every era. That was my point. Alright, here he comes. Punishing Bird. Small Bird decided to punish the creature's wrongdoings with its beak. Then, in the middle of all the chaotic cries, someone shouted, "It is a beast! A big scary monster!"
Lives in the black dusty forest.
Can we pause during this? Nope!
No pausing?
No pausing. Okay, so we got Small Beak. It is weak to black. We got... Where's the other eggs? Long Beak. Weak to... Nothing? What's going on? No, the king! Big eyes? No, not the king. I need big eyes. Small Bird's mouth that could devour anything was shut. Wait, did we already beat the one egg? Oh my god, we did. Okay.
Are you just gonna send everyone to each room? What is oh my god, what is happening?
Something is happening. Okay, we got long here. That is endure everything, immune to blue. The attack types don't make sense to me.
Where's the other one then?
It's in the King and Binds room. I can't click and see what damage type it is. Fuck it, let's go. Actually, we were kind of kicking its butt there for a second. Alright, we got meltdowns. Stop, do not shake the screen. I'm struggling. I'm panicking. We're panicking. Alright, down here. Okay. I'm sending a team to go fight that one there. And then you were immune to pale, right? Yeah, so we'll just send the red team down to fight you. Dakota is dead now. What? Dead from what? Oh, it's setting off all kinds of meltdowns. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, I should have... I didn't know it would cause meltdowns. This is causing us some real problems. Alright, is that last egg done? The penis has escaped from the same unit. Okay, Headless Ictus is broken out. A little bit riding has escaped. Dakota died twice somehow. Is the egg dealt with? I don't think it was weak to white damage. Taking really long to kill. How did the other egg go? The other egg is being fought. Let's grab you two. And fight. Oh my gosh. Just come down here. Whale versus bird! Where is the apocalypse bird right now, actually? Oh, he's down there. The welfare department is having a time. Big Bird's far-seeing eyes were blinded. Okay, we got the second egg. Third egg is going down. Battle is very slow right now. Okay, the pianist. Okay, we put the pianist away. Put your pianist away. Alright, we're trying to suppress Baba Yaga because it's causing some problems. Yeah, good. I do not know. Something is digging. Okay, teleported again. Where are you, friend? Okay, it's over there. We had two squads over there. Oh, I think we're about to beat it. See. The pianist has escaped again. No, come on, game. Oh, it teleported again. I can't see where because I can't. Oh, it's in that room. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we can beat this thing. Just zoom in. I want to fight. Burrowing Heaven is broken out of the containment unit. Awesome. You know, it actually has a lot of hit points. The head that always gazed upon the cosmos was lowered.
The bird began to prowl the forest, but there was nothing. There were no creatures, no sun, no moon, no beast. All that was left was just a bird and the black forest. And we're about to beat the bird. No, don't you teleport away, you bitch! The game's running too slow for me to go after you. How is Baba Yaga still full health? I thought we fought that thing. Where is it? No, I think we got it. Can we pause? We got it. It teleported away and then died. Wow, look at that thing. Is it possible to clean up this day? We got lots of little Baba Yaga lings here.
How do you prevent Burrowing Heaven from killing everyone?
You find its main body and fight it while looking at it. It'll be in one of the main rooms. There it is. Yeah, they're already fighting it. This is over there. Okay, let's clean this up. I mean, some people are dead, but
they'll come back to life when we rewind. Right?
Yeah, and we didn't lose any gear, so that's why I wanted the Bina effect before we started doing all this crazy shit here. All right, come over here, everyone who's left.
Hell yeah!
We got the bird, and I think the bird gives everyone who worked that day the back EGO. Now we will look at this fucking thing.
Go on, read it.
Plus 7 HP, plus 7 SP, plus 7 success speed, plus 7 work speed, plus 7 movement speed, plus 7 attack speed. It's just plus everything. It's amazing. And we're gonna lose it when we rewind. But technically, everyone in the facility deserves one. I don't know how to
So
stop Baba
is
Yaga.
the idea then to, on all of these people, not rewind?
You know, we have to rewind. We lost like 10 people. Okay, Brewing Heaven has been contained.
Who did we actually lose?
Dakota again. Odalie, Courtney,
I meant
Rin,
like so we can see who they are in the...
Immediate, and Christopher.
Oh, I'm an idiot, damn.
Yeah, so we... Yeah, Courtney and Dakota and Odell. Why is Gobo suppressing something alone? Idiot, Christopher, and Rin. We lost 6 people.
Not a lot.
Yeah, we did alright.
I mean, other than I'm idiot, we didn't lose any of the main people.
Gobo, what are you doing? Come back with everyone.
But I guess we have to rewind to try and do...
White Knight. Somehow. What's still shaking the facility? Hold on, I need... Okay, Baba Yaga escaped, and I don't know how to suppress it. I've never actually suppressed Baba Yaga. And the hunt was over. Okay. So it summons minions that need to be beaten. Okay, I can get on that. All sorts of White Knight and Hawkman's core suppression. Which, given our troubles with White Knight, we might try and do Hawkman's core suppression. But to prove we can handle Apocalypse Bird, I want to finish suppressing all the escaped Abnos.
so Headless Ichthus is going to get whooped by the King in Binds. Oh yeah, absolutely whooped. And the rest of you have to go beat Big Bird. Okay. Well, we have to do the last week, and each day of the last week, 46 through 49, is its own like boss style challenge. And there will be another department that spawns in the middle here that will have some Abnos added to it, but that won't be a problem. Alright. Okay, Censored is still wandering around somewhere. Red Riding Hood is around somewhere, and so is Bloody Childhood. But I think they all went up. So let's put our team up here. And we can intercept things. Yeah, I see threats. Okay, there's... Oh yeah, Bronze Bull broke out again. What do you know? Big surprise. Biggity surprisity. It's been so long, I never thought we'd get to the end. Oh, Hamajiki, I love you. You're the best. Oh, those little censored blocks crawling around the facility. Whoa! Destroy him! Did I not issue the movement command? Alright, Censored's main body has been suppressed. Oh, the game's starting to run real smooth now. Alright, what's left? Okay, there's Bloody Childhood still. Big Bird is broken out due to the sheer number of clerk deaths. Right. There's one more censored block here. Okay, Red got beaten somewhere in all of that. Baba Yaga apparently put herself back in containment. Am I getting sad about this game? Who's cutting onions? Nothing to be sad about, buddy. It's been an awesome ride. And we say that like the last few days aren't going to take us multiple streams. And then in true Lobotomy Corp fashion, we'll have to do a tier list at the end for all the Abnos. Because I see those all the time. Hey, babe, can you set that up for me on Tier List Maker? With all the modded Abnos and all the regular Abnos? And then the categories would be like, you know, good boy, would take again, you're alright, I guess you're alright, no, and no! And then maybe a mention of, who were you again? Alright. Where is Bloody Childhood? Oh, Bloody Childhood has wandered into the King's Chamber. Is it going to hurt the King? It does not seem to be able to hurt the King. It's good to be King, I guess. Alright, come and get Big Bird. Alright, so if we can get everything back into its containment unit, I will consider this a successful day. Are there any clerks left to die? No!